Good morning to one and all. I am Purna Prakash, Assistant Professor of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science in Akshaya College of Engineering Technology from Coimbatore. Now I am going to teach about X.509 Directory Authentication Service. X.059 Authentication Service means it is a part of X500 recommendation for directory service. Example, that means set of server which maintains a database of information about users and other attributes. X509 define authentication service. Example, certificate structure and authentication protocol. Also, X509 also define alternative authentication protocol based on use of public key certificate. The X509 certificate format is employed in SMIME, IP security, SET and SSL/TLS. X509 standard uses RSA algorithm and hash function for digital structure. It is issued in 1988, revised in 1993 and 1995. Defines a framework for authentication service using X500 directory repository of public key certificate based on the key of public key cryptography and digital signature. Recommended use of RSA public key certificate. The current version of the standard is version 3 called as X509 V3. The general format of digital certificate X509 is V3. Its version identifies successive versions format of default inversion. Certificate serial number. It contains a unique integer number which is generated by certification authority CA. Signature algorithm identifier identifies the algorithm used by the CA to sign the certificate. Issuer name. Identify the distinguished name of CA that created and signed this certificate. Period of validity consists of 2 date time, not before and not after, within which the certificate is valid. Subject name. It specifies the name of the user to whom this certificate is used. Subject's public key information. It contains public key of the subject and algorithm related to the key. Issuer unique identifier. It is an optional field which helps to identify a CA uniquely if 2 or more CAs have used the same issue name. Subject unique identifier. It is an optimal field which helps to identify a subject unique if 2 or more subjects have used the same subject name. Extension. 1 or more fields used in version 3. And then the extension convey additional information about the subject and issuer keys. Signature. It contains hash code of the field encrypted with CA's private key. It included signature algorithm identifier. It associated with user created by trusted third party placed in directory by CA. Location of certificate access does not create certificate. And then its version is V, serial number is S, and signature algorithm is identified by AI. Issuer name is CA. Period of validity is TA. Subject name is A. Subject public key information is A and P. Issuer unique identified added in version 2. Subject unique identified added in version 2. Extension added in version 3 of signature. X509 obtaining a user certificate. User certificate generated by a CA have the following characters. Any user with access to the public key of the CA can recover the user public key that was certified. No party other than CA can modify the certificate without being detected. Since they are unforgettable, they can be placed in a directory without need for the directory to make special efforts to protect them. CA trusted issues. If all users subscribe to the same CA, then there is common trust of that CA. All user certificates can be placed in the directory for access by all users. Any user can transmit his/her certificate directly to other users. Once B is in possession of A certificate, B has confidence that message it encrypt will be secure. Message signed with A's private key are unforgivable. X509 in multiple CAs, larger user community, not practical to support all users, more practical to have multiple CAs. Each CA provides its public key to a smallest user group. X509 authentication procedures. There are three alternative authentication procedures for X509 directory authentication service. Each use public key signature. Each assumes that two parties knows each other's public key, either obtained from directory or obtained in initial states. Advantages: strong security, uses public key cryptography to ensure secure and reliable authentication. Scalability, suitable of large scale environment due to its hierarchical trust model with CAs and intermediate CAs. Interoperability, standardized format enable compatibility across diverse systems and applications. Trustworthiness, certificates are issued by trusted CAs, adding a layer of confidence in authentication. Versatility, support a variety of use cases including SSL, TLS, email encryption and code signing. Disadvantages, complexity in implementation, requires significant setup and maintenance effort for the PKI, including certificate issuance and revocation. Costs, its managing certificate involve cost for CA services, hardware security model and other infrastructure components. Single point of trust. Trust is heavily dependent on the CA. A compromised CA can enter trust system. Certificate revocation challenge. Revoking and distributing update about compromised certificate via certificate renovation list or online certificate status protocol can be slow. Expiration and renewal. Certificate need regular renewal, which can cause authentication issues if not managed effectively. Real-time application in information security investigation. Authentication of investigator application, verifying the identity of authorized investigator accessing sensitive investigation systems. Example, investigators use X509 certificate stored on smart card for secure login. Securing evidence transfer application, protecting data integrity and authenticity during the transfer of digital evidence. Example, encrypting email with X509 certificate ensure evidence file are delivered securely. Access control for investigation, application controlling access forensic analysis, software or case of management system. Tools require user to authenticate using X509 certificate to ensure only authorized personnel can operate them. Network security in investigation environment. Application using X509 certificate in SSL TLS to secure communication between investigators and evidence. Example, ensuring secure remote access to cloud-based evidence storage system. Chain of custody maintenance. Applications such as digital signing, chain of custody documents with X509 certificate for integrity and non-repudiation. Example, an investigator signs a custody transfer document using X509 certificate to verify their action. Summary of X509 Directory Services. X509 Directory Services authentication is a secure certificate-based authentication system. It plays a vital role in information security investigations by ensuring trusted access, protecting sensitive data, and maintaining verifiable audit trails. While it offers robust security and scalability, its complexity and dependency on PKI management are key consideration for implementation. Thank you to one and all.